When you become designer, you get cursed. You get cursed to see and observe everything with an eye of an aesthete. It is curse or boon we don't know, but we all know one thing for sure. That there is no going back. When people travel, they see beauty of places. And what we see is what makes it beautiful and what could have done better. And this video is outcome of this curse. Welcome to episode number 1 of Decoding Design. Today we'll decode design of Shark Tank India. And let's understand why it's good and how they might have come up with concept and how they executed the design. So basic concept of show is there is a panel of investors which are called sharks and pitchers come to take investment for their relative business. That's it. It's like a jury going on for different presentation and there is lots of money talk. To decode, let's start with some words which these sets can be based on, like luxurious, posh, rich. Yeah, I think these are the first few words which would have chosen to execute the design. And remember, these are first words only, not all the words, right? These are just some of few words. Okay, so let's understand how they have converted these words into design. See, words gives emotion and emotion gives color. When we think about some words like luxuries and everything, then first we think is of an object. And that object has a color. For example, gold, then gold gives color yellow, right? If you have ever noticed, then to express royal environment or richness, there are mainly two colors are used, blue and purple. And not all the blues and purples, but darker ones with silk type materials. Purple is a go-to color for expressing richness because it's a blend of two colors. First is red, which expresses anger, and second one is blue, which expresses calmness. And a right measure of these two emotions gives richness. And a person who is in control is rich. Now, rich people on the set are sharks, so they should appear like that too, and that's where things get very interesting. Do you notice body language of these all sharks? Do you think it is coincidence? I don't think so. This body posture expresses two things. First is, it is called crossing legs to create a barrier, which makes sense. You can't get an investment without a barrier. And it also expresses dominance. This posture fills purpose of sharks. And all sharks arrangements are done in a way with pitcher in center with a good curve. So it also makes them approachable, still having with a barrier. Also, to set up a clear hierarchy, their platforms are elevated and given a bright white light. What I think is, this posture is achieved effectively through the chairs they are sitting on. And by the way, this chair is one of the most sold chair in the world. It's by Herman Miller called Eames Lawn Chair. Yeah, it cost a lot. These 5 chairs might cost you 30 to 35 lakhs if it is original Herman Miller. This chair automatically makes you to have so-called shark posture. It was designed in 50s and trials are twinning with this chair. What I personally think is that the first thing to be finalized during the set design would be this chair, and the whole set's concept is based on this chair only and what status it has achieved. The whole set design is also loosely based on Industrial Revolution, the era when modernism was kicking in. Steel structures and gothic look, I feel like it explains many things. To grab attention and to retain it for a long time, it's a hard task. Average attention span of human being is around 8 seconds. And to learn things, attention is necessary. And Shark Tank is a show where people come to learn new things, and that's why to grab their attention is important. There are many ways to grab attention, but the most effective one is by creating contrast. In Shark Tank, it is done through circles. And the thing about circle is it wants you to focus on center. When you see circle, you directly find its center. With rectangle, this process is bit slow. And to smooth out the process, they have given leading lines which makes you clear where your attention is needed. If you know shape psychology, then you must know circle is more welcoming, while rectangle is used to show more rigidity and stableness. This much of thoughts goes into creating a good frame, so never underestimate designers in general. Well, particularly I loved peacock at door, and I hope it is intentional, not because it's our national bird or anything like that. Because peacock have this quality called androgynous. This type of little things gives depth into design, and as Miss has told way back that God lies in details. Overall lighting and ambience is way too warm, that's what I feel. And there is good use of purple and blue lights. And what I feel like is light should have been uniform on sharks, but yeah, it's okay. It's not nitpicking, just saying. I feel like there should be a dark addition to Shark Tank 2 where pitches are ruthless and just stakes are very higher, that type of thing. I hope I could provide you with some value for your time, and if it was worthy, then do consider to subscribe, right? And we have some goal to achieve this year. So that was it for the video. Meet you in another one. Till then,